What's up, Dachief here. Today breaking down a video that happened out in Columbus, Ohio. And I apologize for the delay, but I was on a much needed vacation, as you can see by my nice brownish tan. So apparently Fox News, CNN, people on social media have busted out their VHS and beta tapes because they started watching Dirty Harry and John Wayne again. They started comparing the marksmanship of these fictional characters to real-life police officers who have to make split-second decisions to save somebody's life. They're making comments like, why didn't the police officer shoot her in the leg? Why didn't the police officer shoot her in the arm? Better yet, why didn't the police officer shoot the knife out of her hands? Now, going back to the very first day of time when the first police officer was put on this planet, he was put the badge on his chest. He said, let's go qualify. He was trained to shoot center mass. You guys all seen the silhouette when you go shoot your firearm, when you go to your concealed carry class. You got the 1 through 10 in the center. It's shaped like a body for a reason. That's the exact same way a police officer is trained, and it's never ever going to change. So quit making comments to shoot in the arms or in the legs, or shoot, better yet, the knife out of hands. It's never going to happen. So with that being said, let's break this video down.
Hey. What's going on? Hey.
All right, so really quick. The female right here in the pink. Now, she is walking away. She has her purse. Does she look like she's causing any kind of threat or commotion? People were saying, oh, the female with the knife, she was acting in self-defense. Does it look like this female in the pink was making any threats to anybody? She was actually walking away from the scene. Let's keep going.
What's going on? Hey.
So here we go. The girl with the knife. She drops this other female on the ground. Luckily, she did not stab her. Now, for some reason, she decides she's going to go after the girl in the pink. The officer has his firearm out.
Get down! Get down! Get down!
Look at where he's at. Look where she's at right now. She is in a defensive mode against the car. She has her arms up, defending herself. She has her legs up, and you see the female with the knife in a striking position. Overhead with the knife. Doesn't look like she's handing the knife off to her. Doesn't look like she's throwing the knife away from her. She still has the knife in her hand, ready to strike. The police officer had to make a split-second decision. Now, why didn't the police officer use a taser at this moment? Did it really look like he had the chance to use a taser? And if he did use the taser, and there's a potential of it not working properly, not working the way it should be, stopping the threat immediately, this female would have been stabbed. So this officer was damned if you do, damned if you don't. Well, he decided to take the shot. Now, people are saying, why did he take so many shots? These are rapid shots. 4 rapid shots while she was still up. Now she goes down. He stops immediately. Now, slowing it down right here. This is stuff you don't see until you slow it down. You have old boy right here going for a field goal kick on the girl on the ground with the very long nails. And then you see the female with the knife. Look where that knife is at. Goes down with it. Now she's going to come up with it. Now right here at this moment, this police officer had to take all that information that's going on, the female on the ground, kicked by this male with the hoodie, determining if he's a threat towards him. But he decides, hey, I see a knife, a female about to be stabbed to death. And he decides to take the shots. And she goes down. Did you see at any point this police officer had any other course of action? Did you see at any point that this police officer would have been able to use his taser or any other tools on his body? You see at any point this police officer was fast enough to run and charge her and take her out. If this officer did not take these shots, this female in the pink, she would have been stabbed. Who knows if she would have died? Who knows if she would have got stabbed? But this police officer was damned if you do, damned if you don't. He decided to take that shot. Now, if this female wouldn't have got shot, this police officer would have got his car and allowed her to stab this girl in the pink. Do we really think this would have been on the news? This would have been just another neighborhood dispute that a female was stabbed, and maybe someone made a complaint saying, oh, the police officer didn't do much. So, this is the stuff that goes on all the time. Police officers have to make that split-second decision. And at this point right here, he decided to save this girl's life in the pink and take those shots. And then, what do they do right after that? They tend to her immediately. They start to render aid to her. Because you know what? No police officer, I don't care who they are, they do not want to shoot anybody. So now, the police officers are walking away. People were saying, "Oh man, the police officer, he just started walking away, you know, and you know, he didn't care. He just walked off." This is protocol. This is procedure. This is the stuff that I wanted to explain, because people were just saying the police officer just walked away, didn't render aid. There was officers there rendering aid. There was medics. I don't know if they're on scene or not, but they were there rendering aid. This police officer, according to policies and procedures across the U.S., he needs to be separated from everybody else. This is policies and procedures. They're going to get him away. They're going to put him in another squad car. They're not going to allow him to talk to anybody else, not to compromise his statements, not to make any false statements. So he could just sit there and think, take his firearm, take him back to the station, then get his statement and start conducting a proper investigation. God bless, stay safe, and don't forget to subscribe and like, people.